yang sangat amat gue tunggu-tunggu. Karena di PMSL ini dengan tim-tim yang baru, dengan player-player yang baru, gue jujur mengharapkan adanya clash atau tabrakan lah yang terjadi di awal-awal. Kenapa? Biar nggak bosen-bosen banget. Dimana kali ini ya inilah tim kesayangan kalian, Bigatron, yang ternyata kali ini mereka nabrak sama tim lain, but let's see later. But Team TEM atau tim TM udah perang ternyata sama Astrum Deus. They're fighting with Astrum Deus right now, Team TM, and I think this will not be a good start for. Haven't give many impressive plays indeed. We haven't seen their full performance for today, but Revo 77k. Maybe I think it's the best for Alpha 7 to just go out for a bit. But oh my God, BTR is playing. Malakbik is now going to fight off, or oh, he just picked up one player, I guess. And I don't know why I'm using that Filipino accent for Malakbik.
Malakbik. That was pretty that was pretty accurate. But going back to the game, of course, we're seeing the circle's gonna close in on Rojok. There's a lot of teams already kind of safe. There's a river running in the center of that circle, and unfortunately, everyone is in the southern side of that circle. So there's a lot of potential gatekeeping that's gonna happen, and it looks like 69 is actually having some engagements over here. Not sure it's gonna happen. I don't know who they're fighting. It looks like they're all alone over there, but of course we're gonna be seeing a lot of messy things gonna happen later on, especially inside of the circle where everyone's kind of congregating, and there's a lot of teams to look out for as well. A lot of really good teams, one of them being Bigatron as well. Looks like they still have their full roster. They only have one kill so far, but looking at our screen, there's a lot of potential eliminations. FL, RRQ, Tino getting a lot of damage from the side of Razy. But that's actually a complete elimination, and it's not over just yet. Razy's trying to get some more. Trying to see if they can get this wall bang against RRQ, and with that, there's actually BTR is in the field, and Razy is just going in for those long-range kills, and Voxy with those crosshairs out, trying to see. Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of red on the side of RRQ. It's not looking good for them, and BTR is gonna go on the aggressive. Let's see how they'll play this out.
Oh, I think RRQ just got what? Oh, not yet. One of the players double lapar. Turun ke bagian bawah, sabar itu. 11-nya masih di tangan. Tapi kali ini serang Malakbik masih menanggung. Mereka masih sabar di arah bagian belakang sana. Foxy masih cukup berhati-hati kali ini. Razy pun sama di arah bagian belakang masih cukup menahan. Tapi Foxy mulangkan RRQ lapar you, dan I think for now RRQ has been eliminated at our 10th position of the day, and for now I guess guys, Annie, of course BTR is on their prime. This is the BTR I missed, to be honest. They played really aggressively. They, I hope, get the quote-unquote champions title later on, maybe on the Scrim either. But yeah, for now Bigatron is making quite a play, but I guess there's still many teams contending to be the contender from Team Bigatron, or even many other teams available.
Yeah, there are a lot of teams to look out for, but Bigatron's definitely one of them. They are goes into maybe stage 6, stage 8 towards the end, and hoping to see their survivability play out. But over here, we're looking at Kage. Kage is Kagendra, I believe.
Oh yeah, it's Kagendra.
Yeah, they have all of their players are still alive. Unfortunately, I don't think they ran into anyone just yet.
Nope.
Because they have their full health and they don't have any eliminations. And, you know, crossing fingers, they're gonna run into someone later on. But over here, we're looking at them. They're actually all alone in the northern side of the circle. And there's a lot of things happening towards the south, especially with BTR, BNDT. Lots of names to look out for. Boom Esports towards the southwestern side of the circle. A7 as well, and 69 is also trying to go in for the play. TEM as well. We're gonna look out to all of those wonderful teams, and I'm just really excited to see how that will play out.
Yeah, for now, I guess teams are just hoping on Bigatron playing, because me also. Personally, I'm always rooting for this team from I was a child. Fun fact, I've played PUBG for a few years. For a few years. I started at 6th or 5th grade. Playing Classic with my friends, then going to the pro scene indeed. But yeah, for now, since I'm a child, I'm really rooting from teams like Bigatron, or maybe Boom, the OG. There's a team called Geek Fam a few go, but now you're gone. But wait a minute, because PUBG Mobile Fights is coming up again. Kagendra Esports now is fighting with A7 from Brazil, but oh my god, what a wipe from Leleboy. Langsung aja dipulangkan mereka ke arah bagian lobby dari tim Alpha 7. Gua nggak tahu gimana spesifiknya, karena tadi agak skip better. Tapi ini KG pulangin Alpha 7, dimana Alpha 7 harusnya menjadi salah satu tim yang cukup kuat, tapi for now buat sekarang nih kayaknya udah apa ya, udah cukup menggila mereka dah. Tapi kita bisa lihat nanti ya, apakah KG emang bisa survive sampai ke depannya, apakah KG nanti bisa apa ya, bisa memberikan sebuah hasil yang maksudnya seenak itu buat kita lihat. Tapi ya for now kayaknya KG masih banyak kompetitor or Kagendra still have many teams that will be competing for them. Even right now Jesse is gonna go and give some shots, but for now I think teams like Bigatron, they are finding some new places, because knowing the zones are closing, teams are now getting to the nearest zone possible.
Yeah, definitely that's gonna happen right now. And you know, I'm really rooting for a lot of PC, especially Bigatron. They're doing really well in this map, and hopefully they find the engagements and eliminations that they need. But for now, we're looking BNTT. So far, they didn't lose one member. They only have one elimination so far, but hopefully that will be. They had such a good they had a good performance in the previous map. We're looking at Bigatron right now. Once again, it doesn't seem that they're gonna go in for the aggressive push just yet. I think they're waiting for a little bit more information. But BNDT, however, they find pawn bits. That was a knock on their side. And TEM, we're also looking at them potentially a third party. But Tangerang. Tangerang. I'm sorry for my accent, bro. But yes, that circle's gonna close in a lot of buildings in the compound. So this is gonna be an interesting last few minutes. Because of all these buildings, because of all these walls, we're gonna expect a lot of throwables coming in with the windows, and it's just gonna make it a lot more complicated, but in the end, that's just what makes it fun.
To be honest, it's hard for all teams. Kalau zonanya udah begini, teman-teman, ini tuh susah buat semuanya. Bukan buat Bigatron doang, bukan buat misalnya Todak doang, bukan buat BNDT doang, tapi ini emang zona yang basicnya it's a tricky zone indeed. Karena kita lihat dari Tangerang juga, mereka masih mencari beberapa tempat yang proper, yang kayaknya misalnya kalau mereka itu dapat spot ini pasti kelihatan musuh dari kiri, kanan, atas, bawah. Tapi kayaknya dari tim BNDT pun mereka masih rooting for themselves juga. Mereka nggak mau terlalu konservatif dalam permainan ini, tapi di sisi lain ini zona begini tingkat volatilitas mereka sangat tinggi. Grafik mereka nanti performanya bisa naik turun kalau emang mereka nggak dapat posisi yang pas. Bahkan kali ini buat tim Todak, Pmsl cemas menjadi salah satu player yang tersisa di area bagian belakang. And yeah, for now, any teams are just holding themselves. They don't want to fight. They just wanted to save themselves. And of course, for now, teams like Bigatron, teams like Kage, and many other teams. Also Team Sam, I guess they're gonna go for this. They're gonna go for a passive game, I think.
Yeah, so far we're not seeing a lot of action just yet, but hopefully that's gonna change really soon, especially since a lot of throwables are coming in from different teams. Spray, but unfortunately they'll be getting knocked down by player number 5. Just hide me, you better hide, definitely, but that's not gonna save you from the bullets. Player number 5, TM player number 3 is receiving a lot of damage. Sap DCK will be going down as well, and all that's left on the side of TEM is gonna be player number 4 and player number 5. They're gonna be eaten up by the circle as well, but looks like they'll be going to the rescue of the side of TEM. It looks like BTR will be trying to join the fray as well. Trying to swoop in, trying to eat the place up, but unfortunately player number 5 is gonna save them from potentially kind of getting those kills. Can't get those vehicle eliminations. Let's see what BTR will do and how will they enter this fight.
Yes, tapi kita lihat kali ini teman-teman, akhirnya BTR idola kita, idola bocil teman semua, perang lagi. Dan apalagi kali ini Malakbig akan mencoba untuk mencari beberapa informasi saja. Tapi Reindeer begitu pas with this house trophy, ini for a nice shotgun action right there. Reindeer with the M4 nembak ke arah bagian depan, tapi nampaknya kali ini Malakbig masih sabar aja. Malakbig berperan sebagai scouter di area bagian belakang sana kali ini, nampaknya dengan sebuah inisiasi, dengan keluarga yang mencicil damage dari Templar 4, and he got them. And of course kali ini Reindeer akan maju ke arah bagian depan, tapi nampaknya it's a nice clean wipe. That's done by Team Bigatron, making it 6 teams left for this game indeed, Annie.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of exciting. Look at all those colors within that very small circle. We're talking about 15 players still alive, 6 teams, and we're looking at the stage 6 circle. So this is gonna be really messy later on. But still, once again, these 6 teams will play really defensively, really safe. I guess they want those laser points. Malakbik, however, gets knocked down. It's not looking good for their side, but once again, BTR looking at those 10 eliminations. Malakbik, their best player so far in terms of eliminations. So I'm really rooting for them, but unfortunately, for the rest of the teams, looks like Vox can go to Malakbik and give that revive. So that's good for them. That's a good prospect for them. That means that they'll be walking around with their full roster. But for the other teams, kind of curious what they will do because it looks like none of them are engaging yet. I mean, we're talking about a very small circle. You can see the map. Everyone's kind of just congregating, and right now we're seeing a lot of action coming in, especially at that corner where Kagendra is in a lot of red. They're in a lot of trouble. Sutera goes down, however, Tangarang throws throwables against a Boom Esports as well, but unfortunately, not connecting and dealing damage just yet.
Ini gimana ya? Wah, lucu banget. I'm sorry, but Nani, your accent,
What?
Tangerang ya. You really got a good accent in Indonesia. But yeah, let's go back to our game. Pindah lagi ke permainan kita. Fokus sebentar. Kita bermain ke area tim Ground Boxy. Jadi bagian depan sana mereka udah mencoba untuk mencari beberapa poin eliminasi. Malakbik ter-take down, tapi nampaknya kali ini berhasil akan coba di revive lagi. Tapi kemungkinan besar seharusnya berhasil karena boom, Esports di bagian sana mereka sih masih cukup santai berisi. Dari arah bagian atas melihat beberapa player dari tim Kagendra, Casper dan kawan-kawan sudah mulai terlihat, tapi Adie kali ini trigger disiplin yang sangat baik. Tapi BNDT tadi emang punya tempat yang enak sih, tapi sekarang watching over the light and few players from Team Kagendra, but Kagendra right now, they're gonna push it. Jesse has been taken down by Crazy itself. I think Satar, or I meant to Satar. I guess they're gonna be they have edited 2 teams that's left. It's 6-9 Esports versus Team BTR. This will be a really easy chicken for Team BTR.
I mean, look at that. 13 eliminations for the side of Bigatron Esports. Are doing really well, and still 4 players are still standing. When they potentially, revive Voxy, I think that's still possible. And Malakbik is not resting. They're not satisfied with 13 eliminations. They're trying to see if they can get more eliminations against a 69, and they're trying to take down Sandara. So with that, it's a 4 versus 1. Sandara, unfortunately, holding on to dear life, quite literally, because the Molotov is just kind of, burning the place up. With that right behind you, wow, that's absolutely crazy. Congratulations,
really nice
Bigatron.